Welcome to Hilary Emmanuel Ministries, where faith meets power, purity and prosperity, and breakthroughs are born. At Diadem, we equip you with bold prayers, life-transforming teachings, and spiritual strategies to overcome every challenge life throws your way. Join us as we dive into God's Word, experience His presence like never before, and walk in His purpose for our lives. If you're in London, we invite you to fellowship with us in person at Diadem, 4 Pegamoid Road, N18 2NG. Don't forget to subscribe now and let's grow in faith together.
Brethren, tonight is a night of very special battle. It's a night of a very special warfare. And it's a warfare based on the revelation the Father gave me. And we are going to fight it with passion. We are going to fight it with strong determination. Because there's a reason for this kind of revelation. It's because the Father wants us to do something and get a result. We are just few days away from the end of the year. And obviously, a lot of people, both believers and non-believers, they will be taking stocks. They will be calculating, how did the year fare for me? How did the year go for me? What did I achieve this year? What can I point my finger at that this is what the successes I recorded this year? If you look at the prayers we've prayed this year, you look at the kind of spiritual experiences we've had this year, you look at the volume of revelation, you look at the way the Father has spoken to us, has dealt with us, and then you begin to compare it with what has manifested physically in my hand. And then that will bring you to a conclusion that have I been successful or have I not been successful? And that's why today, brethren, we are going to confront the powers that denied us success this year. That's the instruction I have we should deal with. Confronting the powers that denied you success this year. The Father said we should confront the powers. If you have been reading the Bible, if you have been following the Father, you will know that this always is pattern of behavior. When the enemies behave in one way, you remember when he told Moses, he said the Moabites, and they should not come to his house forever and ever. He said, don't forget it. He said, write it down. He told them, he said, the Amalekites. He said, when you settle down, finish, remember the Amalekites. You must go back and wipe them out from under the servant. So that's how the Father behaves. And now he's coming to us now and telling us we should go back and confront all the powers that denied us success this year. So we should go and confront them. He himself wants to fight the battle. He himself is interested in the battle. But he just wants us to move. He wants us to draw the sword. And then he will be able to fight. And he's going to fight today. Amen. Genesis 49. Genesis 49. In case you do not understand what it means to deny somebody success, what that means is that you have success. You have what it takes to succeed. Everything, even your prayers, will bring success. God has given you success. Everything you came with from heaven with success. But there are powers that say it will never happen. Genesis 49. Look at verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons. Jacob had 12 sons and 1 daughter. He called the 12 sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last day. He didn't say, gather, let me pray for you. He said, let me tell you how your life are going to go from now. That which will befall you. Verse 2. He said, gather yourselves together and hear, you sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. He started from the firstborn. He said, Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the excellency of power. How I wish he stopped there. In fact, with this that I've just read to you alone, assuming he stopped there, that's it. The life of Reuben will have been one. It will have been full of excellency, dignity, excellency, glory, and so on throughout. Verse 4. He now started. He said, unstable as water, thou shalt not excel. Brethren, do you see what that pronouncement means? He has denied Reuben success in life. It doesn't matter anymore how much Reuben prays. It doesn't matter anymore how much Reuben fasts. It doesn't matter anymore the kind of sacrifice he likes. Let him kill all the whole animal on earth for sacrifice. His life is finished already. He has been denied success. By this pronouncement, listen carefully to me, brethren. If you have any person in your life, your father, your mother, your brother, your husband, your wife, any person under this heaven that is using this kind of wicked language, the person might not even say it where you are, but you suspect the person said it. Everything is telling you that that person is that kind of person. That he might not say it in your face, but he will say it behind you. He will pronounce this kind of wickedness, wicked things. Brethren, tonight you are not going to behave like Reuben. If Reuben had drawn the sword and said, if you don't change that language, I will behead you right now. It's just a life or nothing. Say all he's doing is just to stay and eat food and go ahead, go down, sleep and wake up. Wait for the day he's going to die. Because this pronouncement has denied him success. It doesn't matter. You can gather the whole central banks on earth and say, let all of them empty their money into Reuben's account. And say, Reuben, the whole money of the earth is in your hand. Do whatever you like with it. He will never excel. He will never excel. He will never succeed in life. That's what it means. He will never succeed. So he has denied him success in life. He now said his offense, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then the filest thou in, he went up to my couch, and he refused to forgive him. He finished his life completely. They've been living together. This event happened far, so many years back. So many years. He didn't do anything. He kept quiet until when he's about to die, before he now finished his life. Brethren, there's a reason the Father said we should pray these prayers today. If you have any person that you suspect, you know that this person is this kind of human being, he will use this kind of wicked curses on me. Brethren, I want you to fight here today the way you've never fought before. Do you know that Reuben didn't even like you? Reuben didn't even say, what did I do to you? Why will you destroy my life? God forbid, back to sender. He didn't do any of those things. He allowed him to settle down. And that was the end of his life. In life, we struggle a lot. We struggle. And our lives, personally, our destiny, our life, our virtues, they generate a lot of blessing. They create wealth. They create good things on their own. On their own. That's why if you take a human being, go and drop the human being in an island, alone, no money, nothing, no instrument, no tool. Leave that human being there. Within how many years that human being will turn that place around? Because there's something in us that things, that generate things. Now look at this. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51. Look at verse 34. He said, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, has devoured me. He has crushed me. He has made me an empty vessel. He has swallowed me up like a dragon. He has filled his belly with my delicates, and he has cast me out. What does that mean? It means that this person saying this thing was very successful. Very successful. He had a lot of delicates, a lot of good things. He had a lot of blessings. And then Nebuchadnezzar came upon him and crushed him and swallowed everything and emptied him completely. These are powers that deny people success. Powers that deny people success. How I pray for you that God will open your eyes and show you what happens when you pray. And show you the volume of blessings that come down when you pray. And all those things will come down. And there's some power somewhere, because they know what you do not know. They will deny you from touching them. They will deny you from enjoying them. They will deny those blessings that they cannot manifest in your life. Those are the powers we are dealing with here today. Powers that deny you success. Success that you labor for. Success that you pray for. Success that your God sent to you. Success that was approved for you from heaven. success that has your name, your label on it, and they deny you those success. They don't allow you to touch them. Look at what is crying here. Verse 35. He said, he attacked my flesh. He said, he carried out violence upon my flesh. He said, let that violence be upon the inhabitants of Zion. Upon Babylon shall the inhabitants of Zion say, and my blood upon the inhabitants of Judea shall Jerusalem say. Verse 36. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will plead thy cause. That's why the Father said we should pray this prayer today. That's what he wants to do. He wants to plead our cause. He wants to fight for us. He wants to address this. He wants to collect our successes from the enemies. That's why I say we should fight this battle today. See, do you know, brethren, from what we have read here, do you know that if it is left for Jerusalem alone, if it is left for Judah and Zion alone, do you know that Nebuchadnezzar will swallow all those things forever? And that's why God said, I have to step in. I will plead your cause. I'm the only one that can collect all those delegates from the belly of Nebuchadnezzar. And true, that's how it is with many of us, brethren. That's how it is with many of us. Some of us, the things we are talking about now, this success we are talking about, they swallow some of them over 40 years ago, over 50 years ago, over 60 years ago. So it's not a thing of, even the people that swallow it, they are dead already. People that swallow it, they have died. So it's only God that knows where those things are, that can go there and recover those things for us. That's what he's saying here. He said, I will plead thy cause and take vengeance for thee, and I will dry up her sea and make her spring dry. Verse 7. And Babylon shall become a heap. So you see how God is going to fight today? He's not just going to collect your successes from them alone. No. He said he will turn them to, he will have to demolish them and crush them until they become a heap. A dwelling place for dragons, an astonishment and an hissing without an inhabitant. The Lord said he has to desolate the place. Verse 38. They shall run together like lions. They shall yell as lions well. In their heat I will make their feast, and I will make them drunken, that they may rejoice and sleep a perpetual sleep. You see how God is going to fight the battle? He said he will strike the power. He will hit them so much that they will sleep this night, and that will be the final sleep. Amen. So they will sleep perpetual sleep and not wake, said the Lord. I will bring them down like lambs to the slaughter, like rams with the goats. Say he's going to slaughter them with the heavy slaughter here today. This is the only way to do it, brethren. This is the only way to do it. When Judah thought that she was successful, Jerusalem and that they thought they were very successful, they had a lot of delegates, they had a lot of successful, but the Nebuchadnezzar came upon them and denied them all those things. Denied them the success. You see what they said themselves? They say he has left them empty. He emptied them and cast them away. Those are the ones that deny people success. He left them desolate. You know, what we are talking about, the enemies like to do it to the children of God. Because they know the children of God will only cry and walk away. They will cry and walk. They will not come back to fight. They will not come back to struggle. They will rather go back again and cry, God bless me again. And when they bless again, they come and deny again and snatch those ones. Judges chapter 6. Look at verse 2. And the hand of Midian prevailed against Israel. And because of the Midianites, the children of Israel made them the dens which are in the mountains and caves and strongholds. This is what the children of God specialize in, running away, hiding, looking for a place to take cover. So you can see, the enemy were pursuing them, they were making stronghold. Verse 3. And so it was, when Israel had sold Israel with labor, that the Midianites came up, and the Amalekites and the children of the east, even they came up against them, and they encamped against them and destroyed them. They denied them their increase. They denied them their harvest. They denied them every kind of success. Together with the animals, they denied them for the whole year. They always come at the end of the year. He said that when they destroyed the increase of the earth, he now come unto Gaza and left no substance for Israel. No substance. Neither sheep, nor ox, nor ass. For they came up with their cattle and their tents, and they came as grasshopper for multitudes. For both they and their camel were without number, and they entered into the land to destroy it. And Israel was greatly impoverished because of the Midianites. greatly impoverished. Not that Israel was not working hard. Not that the God of Israel was not blessing Israel. Not that Israel was not getting success, but enemies were denying them the success. And you can see the result. Greatly impoverished. And you know what we follow naturally? You know what we follow? The next thing is they cry. Oh, that's always the case. Cry unto God. This thing we are looking at like this. Before you got to this point, they have done it for 20 years. It was for 20 years the Midianites did this to them. And for 20 years they denied them any kind of success in life. They were literally laboring for the Midianites. They denied them every good thing in life. Greatly impoverished. What would they do? Run away from their land? Where would they run to? And it was only when they cried unto the Lord came down and fought. The Lord told Gideon, go and fight. Gideon said, me. And the Lord just wanted to show Gideon that you are not the one fighting. I just need a human being to be in my front. Gideon carried the army. He said, these ones there are too many. He said, I need only 300. And he picked only 300 soldiers. And he went to battle with only 300. And he won the battle. Because Jehovah God fought. Jehovah God fought. The Bible says that the angels of God fought. Even the stars, they fought in their causes. So that is what God wants to do here today. Amen. The Lord is going to fight. Maybe I should let you know this. The Lord is angry. The Father is seriously angry because of these powers that denied us success, that did not allow us to receive and to enjoy all the successes we recorded this year. The Lord is very, very angry, and the Lord wants to fight. He just needs human being to be in the front. And all you need to do is to lead him to where you want him to fight. Lead him to where, because I've told him where he has to fight for me. I will lead him to my foundation, to my father's house, to all the places I've been seeing in the dream, all the houses I'm building and numbers, and the streets. I don't know what you have been seeing. The house where they denied me those sources, I will point all of them to the Lord today. Say, look at the building, this one, number so. Look at this one in this village. Look at this one in the other town. I will show the Lord everywhere. And he's going to fight today, like a man of war. And not only is he going to fight, he will recover all the successes they have stolen. All the successes they denied us, he will recover them for us. And he will make our enemies' habitation a desolation. He said he will turn into places where no person will live there again. And that's what is going to happen here today. So I want us to be very active in this prayer, please. Let the Lord do and achieve what he wants to achieve here today. Let's begin to talk to the Lord. I don't know which areas the enemies have denied you success. I've shown you different examples now. Some of them are close family members. Close family members like Jacob and Reuben. There are some of their enemies far away. There are some of them, they are just evil people. Some of them apply the weapon of delay. The weapon of delay. Like Sanballat and Tobiah and their group. The Bible says they hired counselors. They hired counselors to frustrate Israel, and they did it for 46 years. For 46 years. The king that God created from heaven and sent from heaven for that project, the king lived and died. They frustrated all of them together. So all the wicked powers that have been using delays, chronic delays, satanic blockages to deny you success, today is their end. Father, I cry for help. My God, I cry for help. My Father, I beg for help today, Lord.
Thank you for watching. If this message blessed you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to join our growing community of faith. You've just listened to the sermon, but there are powerful prayers that follow. Due to social media rules and guidelines, the prayers have been removed from this video. However, you can access the full prayers and more life-changing resources by visiting www.pastorhillary.org or downloading our app, Diadem Media. If you're in the London area, we'd love to have you fellowship with us in person. at 4 Pegamoid Road, N18 2NG. If you have any questions about this message, want counseling from Pastor Hilary, or wish to share your testimonies following the prayers, please leave a comment below and someone from our team will get in touch. Until next time, may God bless you abundantly and guide you in all your ways. Stay victorious.